Welcome to Connections with Harvest Nights. Now I just finished making a full video and to realize that it was not turned on, an absolute full video. The phone had rang, I answered it, I turned off the video and gone, everything gone. So I'm redoing it. So obviously that was not meant to be. So we're going to start with this video. So tarot is, like I always say, is spiritual poker. Nothing is set in stone. Take what resonates with you, my beautiful message seekers. And we will start off this tarot reading with 3 different packs. So we have pile number 1 with the crystal quartz, pile number 2 with the yellow calcite, pile number 3 with the stone of magical transformation. So I'll give you a second or a minute to pick a pile, 1, 2, or 3, and just to be authentic, I will light some Palo Santo and just smudge the air of any negative energy and promote positive energy into our reading. There we go. There we go. Okay, so I'll put that out, or it is gone out. That's our smudging. So if any of you have picked pile number 1, this will be your reading. I will put the other 2 piles aside with the crystal on top so we do not get confused. So pile number 1, this is your reading. Okay, we have take a break, coming from the Light Oracle cards. Take a break, a life's work, not a season. Get off the treadmill, pile number 1. You need to take a break. It's time to take a break, pile number 1. Perhaps you've been working too hard. So you need to take a break. That's what your spirit guides are informing you to do. That's what the card represents. So let's take some tarot cards. Okay, so perhaps the 7 of Wands for pile number 1. Perhaps you've been on your guard. And perhaps there have been too many people giving you opinions of what you need to do and what you don't need to do. While the 7 of Wands represents you standing your ground and not listening to the opinions of others. Listen to your own opinions, because in the end, it's how you feel and what you think that really matters, that is going to work for you. Listen to that inner voice. Okay, so you also have the 2 of Pentacles, and the 2 of Pentacles represents balance. Balance with your financial situation, your money. Perhaps you need to bring some balance into your finances. You also have the Hermit card, pile number 1. So if you are looking for any answers, if your question was you're looking for an answer, you're not going to find it, pile number 1, on the outside of yourself. You're going to find it on the inside of yourself. It's time to isolate yourself and step back out of the social circle and away from the family and friends, and take a meditative journey within yourself and find the answers that you're looking for in yourself, because they will come. They're in there. So the Hermit is all about seeking the answers, stepping back away from the crowd, and really looking for what you want to do in this life. It's time to make yourself happy. Take a break. Okay, yes. Pile number 1, you have the 6 of Swords. Once you do this, you stand up for yourself. You bring balance into your life, and you seek the answers that you're looking for inside yourself, pile number 1. And it's at that point, okay, that you will be taking a break. You will be leaving troubled waters, the 6 of Swords, and leaving the past behind and moving into a new direction, one that's meant for you, a happier direction, a calmer direction, pile number 1. Okay, and your magical unicorn card represents curiosity. It's time that you start a project related to something you're curious about, pile number 1. Look inside yourself also for that creative aspect of yourself. Everybody is creative in this universe. Gardening, perhaps you like to cook. Perhaps you like to garden, perhaps you like to sing, dance, perhaps you're an artist. Perhaps you want to learn about something that you totally don't know nothing about, but now is the time, pile number 1. Spirit has spoken. Okay, that was pile number 1's reading. Let's move on to pile number 2. Pile number 2, you have the beautiful yellow calcite stone, which is also connected to the solar plex. And your solar plex is all about your willpower and your personal power, your self-esteem. The color yellow, the color of the sunshine. Okay, so for pile number 2, you have Star Mother from the Light Oracle pack of cards, the deck. And how can you nurture yourself, pile number 2? The Star card is here to tell you, the Light Oracle card is here to tell you that it's time that you nurture yourself. Take a bath. Go on that trip you've always wanted. Go shopping. Maybe you can't afford it, but to go shopping and do all these things. But there are some things you can afford. A walk in nature. Exercise, change your diet, start doing stuff for you, pile number 2. Mother yourself, pile number 2. Okay, so pile number 2, you have the 5 of Swords. The 5 of Swords represents some kind of a conflict that has gone on or is going to come on. This is a timeless reading, so maybe it already happened. You have a conflict with maybe some members, friends or family or at work, and you are isolating yourself from this problem and let it, this card is here to tell you, just let them walk away if they want to walk away, okay? Go into yourself, into your mind, and decide what you really need in your life. Do you need these people in your life, or do you need to let them go? So the 5 of Swords is about conflict with other people. Maybe it's time you let them go. Stand your ground. Yes. Pile number 2, you have the Death card, and it's all about transformation and rebirth. Something will end, pile number 2, whether it's a job, a relationship, a way of living. Something is going to end in your life in order for something fantastic to come along, pile number 2. The sun will be shining. You need to let go what no longer serves you, pile number 2, and step into your new life. Okay, pile number 2, you also have the Hierophant. The Hierophant represents tradition. It represents its spiritual teacher, long-term commitments. Perhaps you are a spiritual teacher, or you're looking for spiritual guidance. This card represents maybe you're trying to get away from traditional ideals or step into some traditional ideas. He is also the High Priest, the male High Priestess. And the Hierophant is about divorce, marriage, baptism. Perhaps you're going to hear about somebody who's going to get married, or divorced. But all in all, the Hierophant is a spiritual teacher, so perhaps you need to look more towards the spiritual side of yourself. Okay. Okay, so you also have the Four of Swords. The Four of Swords represents a time of meditation, a time to take a break, a time to regain your energy, a time to bury old conflicts, bury the hatchet, okay, and to regain your strength again. Take a break. Take a break, nurture yourself. Pile number 2, you have the card of creativity. Draw, paint, think, and act in different creative ways. So you are a person who is creative, and you need to show that side of you, pile number 2, and nurture yourself and start a new project. Spirit has spoken, pile number 2. Okay, we will put these cards away. Pile number 3, you have the labradorite, which is the stone of magical transformation. Okay, we will put this here with the other stones. Now, let's see what your reading has in store. You have the... Okay. If you have a yes or no question, or a question that you asked that would need an answer of yes or no, then this would be your answer of yes or no. If you did not ask a question of yes or no, that it would be answered yes or no, think of a question right now that the answer would be yes or no. Okay? And you received a yes to your question. A yes to what you want to do, a yes to your project, a yes to whatever you have in your plans. So yes, just say yes. Okay, so pile number 3, these are your cards. You have the 8 of Swords. Okay, pile number 3, perhaps you feel stuck, okay? And you feel like that there's no options in your life. You feel like there's no way out. But spirit guides are here to tell you there is a way out. Just take off your blindfold and look around you. There's always an option. You always have a choice. It may not be the best choice, but you do have a choice. You know, you're keeping yourself in this situation. And it's time that you get out and show the real you, the strong you. Believe in yourself, pile number 3. Get yourself out of that situation. There are options out there for you. What else do we have? We have the Four of Pentacles. The Four of Pentacles represents holding on to your money. It also represents you don't like change too much. You're not a person who likes things to change all the time. You like things to stay the same. Okay? This card represents keeping the money that you've earned. It's your money. Saving up for perhaps a trip. Perhaps you're saving up for something in the future, a house, a trip, something special for yourself. Okay? And you have the Moon card, pile number 3. The Moon represents illusions and secrets and intuition. It represents a path that has been hidden to you. But now the hidden path will soon be shown to you, pile number 3. Okay, you will find your way. The hidden path. There's a hidden path. You have the Eight of Swords here, okay, and you have the Moon card. So there's going to be some light shed on the situation, and you're going to find your way out. Okay? Pile number 3, you have the Justice card. There's justice coming your way for a situation. Unless you're dealing with the law, where everyone gets what they deserve, pile number 3. Okay? Everyone gets what they deserve, whether they like it or not. The answer, there's truth, there's karma in this card. You will get justice for a situation that you're in. Okay, so there is justice coming your way. And you do have to take your just path, pile number 3. Okay, and that's the right path for you to take. Only you. Finally, we have the 2 of Wands. When all is said and done, you're going to be looking out into the world, pile number 2. This card represents looking out into the world and trying to think, well, hey, what's out there for me? What do I want to do? What kind of options do I have? Like, you do have a lot of options, pile number 3. And if I just said pile number 2, I made a mistake. Sorry. Pile number 3. You're looking out into the world and deciding right now, well, what do I want to do? It's a good thing. You're motivated. Okay, so your last card, it says true. Yes, what you're thinking about is the truth. So if there was some kind of a question that is connected to this answer, is true. What you are thinking about is true. Spirit has spoken. Thank you very much. And this is Harvest Nights Connections with Harvest Nights, saying have a spiritual week.